All right, finally. Oh my god, finally. I apologize. Logged in to get things started and fired up, and the client was like, hey, you want to download the entire game again? You want to do 44 gigs of download on stream? And I didn't want to do that. Now, hold on. I see a lack of Star Citizen on the stream. Why? Why is it... Hold on. Huh? What is going on? It looks like a distinct lack of Star Citizen. I'm going to assume that you guys aren't seeing Star Citizen. There it goes. Okay. There it goes. Man. Just all sorts of issues today. Hey. Thank you, Lathamir. Thank you, man. Welcome on in. And thank you, Forsaken. Oof. Talk about a rough launch, you know? Blam, I am going to try to play. I'm gonna try. Hey, Nova. Thank you, buddy. I don't know if I will, but I'm gonna try. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Sykes. Thank you, man. Thank you, Sykes. It's good to see you, by the way. Hey, Phaedrus. Oh, Coyote. Thank you, Coyote. Oh, man. Coyote, you know, okay. You probably know this. But, like, since everything's getting cooler, like, all the bugs are trying to come inside. Like those little shield bugs, those assassin bugs.
Toast to a new friendship!
Oh, motherfucker.
By the beards of antiquity!
Thank you, Motherfig. Thank you, man. Oh, Nova, I'm sure. I hardly ever go to the US servers. Like, I am American, but I pretty much exclusively stay on the Australian servers. I go to Europe, you know, if those go down. See, we don't have server FPS yet. And the entities are frozen. But by golly, we're gonna try this. We're gonna see if we can get in. Oh, Arcturus. I always like that, like, when a little bitty insect is like, come on, come at me. Like, does not know the meaning of the word small. You know, Phaedrus, I used to drive one of those sweeper garbage trucks. Talk about some odd hours. And it has, like, the little vacuum thing under it, so you just slowly drive along the curves, like, picking up all the trash. Oh, thank you for the blessing of the Stanton gods. Although, I don't know if they're going to let me into Australia. We might have to try Europe if it'll let me. Rhino, I'm gonna let it load. I got a timer going. Oh yeah, deplorable. I'm sure it is, because the servers are still degraded. You guys ever notice how well stuff works in Citizencon? But then, like, the servers during Citizencon are the worst. Yeah, Lathamia, pretty much. God, I hated emptying that thing, though. Like, okay, so basically the entire back of it was like a giant storage backpack thing for trash, right? And you had to back up to a dumpster, and then like it would go up and then tilt back to dump it all. But when it did, it would make clouds of trash, and like you'd have to be outside to do it. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna put on like a giant mask now, and like you would just get coated in like garbage dust, and like I would take like 3 showers a day when I had that job. Leighton, probably that Haulers Guild. Although honestly, if they can make trade not trash, we just stick to trading. And Skylark, I'm running it at 2K. I would do it in 4K, but OBS hates downscaling from 4K to 2K. And living in Arkansas, I don't think we have internet powerful enough for me to stream in 4K. And honestly, I don't see the point in streaming in 4K. So, Yeah, Panaya, this feels like 318 all over again. At least with that, we got, error codes. Wait, Arcturus, can it not carry an 8 SCU box? It only does the 4s? Oh, well then, I might have to get rid of it. Washida, I'm in live. I mean, well, technically I'm not in anything right now, but... Yeah, 4K for recording and stuff. B-Lever, I might just do that. Honestly, Dragnos, if it keeps to the way that it is, I think I'm going to chuck my Zeus for the max. The Zeus is cool and all, but I hate the way the cargo grid is laid out. And the max has everything that I could want out of a medium-sized hauler. Rhino, I believe that about that server lock. Yeah, Skylark, like honestly, I think 2K is fine. Like 4K looks beautiful, but like 2K is that nice sweet spot where everything looks crisp and beautiful and great, and your graphics card isn't on fire. That, and Star Citizen does struggle at times, so. Yeah, Wilder, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I think my CL is gonna turn into a max. So, Speedy, what you do is you hit the key next to the 1. I keep forgetting what it's called. The spicy apostrophe. And then you type R_display info space and then a number. I usually go with 2 because it gives me all the relevant information I need. Like there's a 3 and a 4, but I don't really use the information from that. And then once you've typed it, from then on, you can just hit the up arrow to, pull up previous commands and type it again. Yeah, the tilde key, that's it. The tilde Swinton key. And yeah, like, it's got no tractor beam, but honestly, there is like 2 good tractor beams in the whole game. That's the Cutlass and the Taurus. So I'm okay with using handheld tractor beams to load the max. Capem, I didn't get to see a lot of the Pioneer stuff. I tried to wake up to catch a lot of it in time, which messed up my sleep schedule a lot. I missed a lot of the Pioneer itself, but I caught a lot of the base building and station building and whatnot, and crafting, which I don't know how I feel about the crafting. Like, components and stuff, yeah, sure, why not? But it feels weird that all of these companies who are ultra capitalist enough to own entire planets would be totally cool with me copyright infringing their designs and building their ships out of my garage and selling them. Like, you're telling me that if I started up a little factory and started selling Ford Mavericks, that Ford would be okay with that? Like, I get gameplay mechanics versus real life litigation, but it just feels odd, you know? See, Dragon, I would download a Starship. Actually, you know, there was this ancient game I used to play called Starship Multiverse, where you could connect over, God, I want to say it was Telnet. Not Telnet, yeah, TCP/IP. Join like other people's universes, and it was like your basic top-down spaceship game, getting parts for your spaceship and fighting people and trading and whatnot. Yeah, wait, that's it. We could open up like a Drake franchise. Yeah, Wilder. Okay. Like, here's my issue, Wilder. Every single time that I have gone to Citizencon or watched it or whatever, Squadron 42 is always 2 years away. Always 2 years away. So telling me that Squadron 42 comes out in 2026 doesn't do a darn thing for me. You know, it's been at least 10 minutes since I've been on the screen. Let's see if we can, I don't know if you guys can hear those sirens outside, but I think somebody just bought the farm. Yeah, Face. I think we're all having the same issues. I'm going to keep trying because I'm a masochist. I mean, you know, right? Okay, yes, if you want to be like Calendar Man, but you know, right now it's 2024. They say 2026. You know, and it could be like, it doesn't have to be January 1st, 2026. It could be October 21st, 2026. Yeah, Senef, I think we're gonna try that. Let's try that. We'll try loading into PU. Hey, Jackalope, man, it has been a while. Man, not too bad. Not too bad. Trying to, you know, slow down the pace of dying and all that, aren't we all? Talking, Citizencon, all our hopes and dreams. That's it, Harry. Yeah, it's always 2 years away. It's always 2 years. You know, 2 years is that thing where it's far enough off in the distance, but not too close.
Torpedo burrito.
What? Hold on. Ich will. I will not. Okay, no, I'm not. My German is not proficient. You might have to translate for me, buddy. Thank you, Dub. Oh, Parker, you know, we might have to. Wow, I can't even get to Arena Command. There we go. I forget. Do you have to do FPS? Or shippy ship? Or does it matter? been so long since I've used this option. Tango, they were working the last time I did one. Now, the last time I did one, I think, was like Thursday. Lonic, sadly, that was a one-day thing. I'm just gonna go to free flight. And then exit out, and then see if I can join anything. Oh yeah, Jackalope. Yeah, the Starlancer Max is very pretty. I think that's going to be a new main for me, if it turns out the way that I'm hoping that it does. Also, Sean, good to see you. Yeah, see, Nipples, sorry, saying that out loud. I was trying to get Australia to work for me, and wasn't working at first. But we're gonna see what happens here. B-Lever might just be my ticket to a working server. Holy crap! Thank you, B-Lover. You know what? I like bees too. Bees have gone up 3 points in my book. Lonix, I feel like player-owned space stations are going to cause a lot of grief. A lot of grief. Sorry, I like bees in general. My love for bees is not transactional. I just, you know, I just also happen to get in. Turns out bees are the key to existence. Yeah, Mousy. I was able to join on a friend who was already in, but man, yeah, I tried joining an Australian server and it did not let me through. You see, Sinith, you say that a truck race on Yela. You gotta realize though that requires me getting into a ground vehicle. And you know how I feel about ground vehicles. Power not yet. I'm actually gonna doodle around at it in my hangar right quick. See, like, I like bees. I can't stand honey though. Like, there's a huge obsession with honey, and you gotta remember I can't taste that well, so I can't be like, oh, the sweetness is so good. So it's just like a weird globby sticky liquid for me. The bees are alright. Honestly, Wouter, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, it gives you the option of either or. Heck, actually, depending on how big the doors are, you might be able to transfer cargo from the front cargo deck to the back. And then finish loading up the front again. I mean, like, we won't know till we get it, obviously, but I like having, you know, keeps your options open. Hey, Christian. Oh, yeah, no, okay, could you give me an overview on that? I kind of missed that part. I saw the little screenshot of the PowerPoint where they're like insurance and warranty. It's like, okay, what the crap is a warranty? Oh, Lathamir, what's going on now? So they changed it? So, Brandon, I can tell by the tingles. If it's very tingly, it's one of the soda ones. If it's not super tingly, it's probably a fruit flavor. However, I still have to look to see what the specific fruit flavor is. Like, I can feel the tingle of the carbonation.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
You know, beggars,
system.
that's a good question. I'm gonna be honest, the first day I found a little... meh. Why the crap do I have a Carrick?
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
I'm sorry, can we not, do I have to go down here to get my vehicles again, or are vehicles no longer part of the garage thing? Hey, Sarone.
Thank you for visiting.
Okay, so are they still going with the whole, if your insurance is out and you blow your ship up, you've lost the ship even if you bought it? Because that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel kosher, you know?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Granted, I haven't seen the new... Okay, there it is. I haven't seen this update that Jared put out. Okay, we're gonna mess with this thing for like
Vehicle
3
select.
minutes,
Your
because I just
vehicle
want to
has
see what it
been
does.
delivered. Please visit us again.
Okay, so you have infinite warranty. So if you run out of insurance, you still get the ship back, right? Okay, you still gotta pay for it. Okay, like you don't have a $0 copay. Like you still have a copay. You know, Swerve, I am. The first day was a little meh for me. But that's just because I'm a caveman. Like, I feel like the keynote of a Citizencon thing should be a lot of sizzle. And I feel like we were talking a lot of under the hood technology, which is one of those things where it's both incredibly impressive, needed, and yet also boring. It's like working at a grocery store. Literally one of the most important jobs in the world. But nobody gives it a second thought, you know? Same thing with like sound being different when you pass something. You know, very important for realism. But my God, it's not gonna sell the sizzle, you know? Well, this feels like a mule.
Systems activating. Systems.
Hey, kid. Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, kid. It's good to see you. Ooh, this thing handles all right. Rez, I'm cautiously excited for the Starlancer. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to replace my Zeus. Parker, I think it's actually the same length, isn't it? Isn't the Caterpillar only like 73? Oh, Esperito, the servers are terrible right now. Absolute trash. Aww. I was hoping it had like the 0 turn capability that the mule has. Yeah, see, I'm not too worried about the money payout. As long as I got a way to get my ship back, I don't care too much on if I gotta pay or not. Sadly, as Burrito right now, it is only on the website. I used store credit to get this one. Just because I wanted to check it out to see what it was like. Honestly, I don't know if I've got a use for it. Hey, serious? Yes, and it's very fat. Oh, no, Freedom, I have an ironclad. Technically, I have an ironclad against my will. My cat bought it. Beggars, I think so? Like, they were talking about another Argo thing that is not this thing, which I think will be for introductory base building. Yeah? Do we really need that with a maglock? Hey, Aaron. Now, Chase, that is true. That is good for loot goblining. Well, that's cute. That's all cute. I wish it would stop bouncing. Hold up. Hold the... Why does a truck need an avionics component? Can someone explain to me why a truck needs an avionics component? Could someone... But don't we already have a radar component elsewhere? Like, are we just changing avionics for radar? Man, Granulus, dude, if I could legally drive a K truck, I would. Shield, battery, cooler. Okay, well, those are labeled. I mean, Brandon, you're not wrong. Power plant. Relay. I don't know why this thing needs... No, it's already got radar. No, it's already got a radar. So why the crap does it have avionics? Like, avionics there, radar there. You know, I don't see a tow hitch. It's like, what is this weird, like, space? Personal storage, so we can put our gloves there. That's, I guess that's our exhaust for rolling coal. I mean, it's all right looking. Deploy what? Is that for a gun? Can I? I don't think a pistol will go there. What do you think goes there? Where's my... There we go. Let's go drive to the inventory right quick. Let's see if we can put a gun in there. Ah, multi-tool, huh? Well, I'll just go grab a tractor beam. Yeah, I have to go get my multi-tool. It does drive pretty well. All, though. Well, Aaron, it was the only thing that I had on me. After the 0.2 reset, I haven't really been on, so... Didn't they say they were going to take away all the tractor beams and multi-tools? This one's too big, isn't it? Wait, can I pick it up? No, it's got a shield, right. Yeah, Akita, it does have a nice whoosh sound. The engine is quite smooth. There we go. That's actually kind of nice. That's nice. That's kind of nice. Limited, my top takeaway from Citizencon is that Squadron 42 continues to be a drain on the game that brings in the lion's share of the money. And that the devs might be a little bit confused about the game they're building, because that first whole day was basically Eco instead of Star Citizen. Like, they had that first thing where it's like, all right, we're gonna have tree distribution decided by humidity and topographical range, and it's like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, we're playing a space game in space. Like, we're not a Star Trek outpost scientist from the TOS era. We're not concerned about an odd range of deciduary propagation in a non-temperate zone. I mean, maybe some people are. Maybe some people are concerned about the range of trees in odd places. But it seemed like... It just seemed like there wasn't a lot of gameplay talk. There's a lot of talk about
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
things
system.
around gameplay, but the economy's been in the toilet for over a year now. There's so many issues with various types of gameplay loops. I mean, Blam, it's fair, but I feel like your main mode of transportation being spaceships kind of makes it a space game. But Dragon, I think that was the whole point. Like, you know, weird things in places they shouldn't be. Like, that's the whole point of exploration, right? Is going, hey, that's weird. Why is it like that? Oh. Where's my caterpillar? There it is. Nunya, I'm excited for the Star Lancer. I kind of threw a fit the other night. I was going to replace my Corsair with the Max, not realizing the Corsair had gone up in price, so I couldn't do it. And my Corsair is in a package, so...
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Sure you can, Blam. You just experienced a very small part of it. Pee-wee did it. He had a whole movie about it. In fact, remember, he went all over the place looking for his bike, so he experienced a large part of the world even without a bike. You guys remember Large Marge? You know, Dragnos, maybe. Like, if I'm rocking solo, maybe. Zell, probably. Like, anything that has some sort of new gameplay feature is probably going to have a tax on it. Yeah, exactly, Parker. It was a big adventure. You know, Tom, we've been trying to figure that out. Since the new update, I don't think any of the headlights have been working. which is really annoying because kind of need them. So Mabutsu, with LTI, you don't have to pay anything. You can just get it back. With non-LTI, you can get your ship back, but you gotta pay a fee. Basically, you got a big copay. Now, HQ, I don't know how to say the rest of that. Hickwithg? I'm gonna go with Hickwithg. You're right. You're right. Things come out the door raring to go, and then they kind of get mitigated. But unless they're taking SCU away, I don't see what they can do. Now, I'm talking about the max. I don't know if I'm going to get the TAC. TAC I'm going to give a miss on, because I don't shoot a lot of things anyway. Then, yeah, I'm cool with crafting. And I'm fine with the whole, you know, MMO tier system, just because I feel like it's easier to just have a tier system than be like, oh, this has a more polished barrel, or this has a better MacGuffin refractor or whatever. But I also feel like you shouldn't be able to craft entire ships. Like, you're telling me that Drake and Crusader and Misk are totally okay with people just committing copyright infringement in their garage and selling what they make for profit. Like, you know, if I started an iPod factory in my garage and I started selling iPods that were iPod branded, Steve Jobs would dig out his phylactery and come back as a lich just to sue me. Yeah, I don't think they're selling the BLD until, well, building comes out. I mean, you know, I'm cool if we can build it, if we have to get, like, I don't know, a license or a permit or whatever. Like, if I can franchise out my station, like, oh, well, you know, Drake ships built here are part of a franchise of Drake Interplanetary. You know, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, can you imagine, like, having off-brand ships? Like, this is my Drac. My Drac Cutterless. That would be fun. Yeah, there we go, Zell. Not a caterpillar, it's a centipede. Gee golly, wish my headlights worked.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You know, Double, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Had a friend who was already in a server, was able to piggyback onto them out of their generosity. Cerrone, I hope so. I hope so. Really, Joe?
Landing gear down.
I might try that once I get inside the hangar, just for, you know, security purposes. You know, Zum, I have no idea. I have not done a character reset for PU in so long. Nah, Joe, you're good. I'm gonna be honest, like, I've been trying to keep up with chat as much as I can. And there's a lot of things that I'm probably missing, so if you guys are trying to address me on something, please tag me on it, or just type it again. I promise I'm not ignoring you. But yeah, chat does move fast around. Like, for chat that you're trying to read, it can move fast around here. Ow. I mean, you know, the Inner Sphere had dealt. Oh my God, what was his name? Ed, what's his face? The guy who was after a bunch of Star League staplers. He was my favorite. Then yeah, I'm probably gonna, you know, use the Ironclad a lot. The problem with the Ironclad, though, running solo, is it holds 1500 SCU. And if I'm trading in 16 SCU boxes, that's a lot of solo moving, you know? That's a lot of solo move. And you know what? We might use the Zeus for this. I forgot that the member jobs are usually very small. You know, Zell, I didn't actually get to really see a lot of the Pioneer changes.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I heard a little bit about them, but since I haven't really seen them, I don't have enough information to have an informed opinion. So I do apologize for that part. Jackal, I do. I really want to get the Starlancer Max. I don't know if I want to spend fresh money on it, but I really want to get one. I was going to turn my Corsair into the Max. However, I did not realize the Corsair has gone up in price to $250, which prevents me from turning it into a Max. Oh yeah, Coyote, I'm sure I can get help, but you know, sometimes you just want to hang out by yourself or do your own little bit of hauling, and you know, the Ironclad's kind of a big ship for them.
Welcome.
See, Daniel, I have struggled with the Zeus tractor beam. Usually with 16 SCU boxes. It works a lot better with smaller ones. Man, does it struggle with the 16s. Yeah, well, have a good one, man. Oh yeah, yeah, if I gotta replace fuses, can you imagine traipsing all through that thing to replace fuses? Man, I don't think it is. So it's doing all right. Now getting a server to actually work was the big pickle. Yeah, no more text. That's fair. Like, it's nice to hold on to the upgrade, but not apply it just yet. And Jojo, auto-loading only works if you're trading at stations or cities. And, you know, the vast majority of trade does not take place at those. It's at outposts. So, you have to manually load a lot of your cargo. Now, you can trade between just, you know, outposts, or not outposts, like stations or cities. Like, you can do that.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
But yeah, no. Auto loading is very limited right now. Dragnos, probably not. I mean, it's a bigger ship, so it makes sense that you would actually have comfier quarters instead of having to do the weird communal bunk thing. Yeah, John. Joe says that you can get them to work if you power your ship on and off multiple times. Honestly, Astro, I'm surprised I'm in too. Ooh, Ario, the Perseus is a cargo haul. I mean, if you gotta just really protect your cargo. Because it doesn't have a lot of SCU, does it? And Sarah, supposedly we're gonna do the Ironclad. Granted, you know, it's not a promise. Berlin, I appear to. Kenneth, I did not get to attend it. Sadly, I was not one of the lucky people there. Oh right, they changed the button. Forgot all about that. Blam, I believe so. We could go test one after I finish this run. Rust, I believe that is the max, the cargo one. I guess they're not doing a lot of pool table stuff in with combat. I wish they would fix this invisible wall thing. I mean, John, it's had that issue since it came out. Ken, did they confirm the Terrapin medevac? Kind of nice if they did. Yeah, Sharp. I mean, Kenneth, yes. It just has to come out in my lifetime. Well, Ponyl, the reason that I can't melt it is because mine, unfortunately, is in a package. And that package contains some other things. And I also got that package on a $100 discount. It was the old Scoundrel pack. Which I don't know if you remember that one, but it comes with a Caterpillar, MSR, Cutlass, Hawk, Tumbrel, the scanner one, Cyclone scanner, and a Dragonfly, and I want to say like maybe one other vehicle for like $700, technically $695, and I got $100 off, so I got it at $595. Well, all LTI. And I could melt it and buy it back, but I wouldn't have the 20% off coupon to get the $100 off again. So I gotta find something cool to turn the Corsair into. Hey, Justin. Yeah, I feel that. See, it was nice to have it as like a nice alternative to the Andromeda while still being able to haul cargo, but the Corsair, honestly, as a Drake lover, like, you guys know how I feel about Drake, I actually have not been very smitten with the Corsair. Like, it's alright, it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like my jam. Zachary, 32 SCU boxes are pretty much impossible these days. One, you can't even buy them because Outposts can't support any box over, I think, what, 16 right now? J. Roy, it did not. The Caterpillar cargo grid is still messed up. Yeah, Saron, the big doofy wings just really don't do it for me. Yeah, Gordo. You'll have to thank Bee Lover. They're the one who got me in. See, Jackal, I don't know if I want to. I'll probably change my tune once it comes out, but I kind of prefer being homeless. Because, like, I don't really want a base. If I have a base, it's something that people can attack or whatever. I got to keep up with it. But I don't want to. I want to do all that. I want to just live out of my hangar or my caterpillar. Like when I played No Man's Sky, like I never built a base. Never built a base in Starfield. I just, you know, it's a space game. I feel like I should always be on the move. And if I have a home to come to, then I'm less on the move. Now, sometimes I'm good with that. Like, I will rent rooms, I will sublet and all that. Yeah, the Star Lancer is not going to be a quick burn. See, Ariel, that's what the Kraken is for. You know, just a guy I don't know. I was able to get in. All right. Past that, I'm not entirely sure.
Thank you. And please visit again.
You know, Joe, I forgot to power cycle. Let me get some distance away. And I will. Though I now realize if I do that, I won't be able to see if my headlights are on or not.
System off. Welcome to Robotic Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I do believe they're powering on. Can't really tell, but I'll find out once I get to the station. Well, Ariel, there's two different Krakens. You've got the Privateer, which is the strip mall. And then you've got the base Kraken, which is just a massive combination parking lot cargo hauler. J-Roy, not that I saw.
Engines are on.
Squats, I have a few issues with the new MFDs. And maybe it'll be an engineering thing. But I can't shut off individual components. So, like, if I lose an asymmetrical thruster or whatever, I can't turn off... Why is it so loud back there? I can't turn off another thruster to even it out. Or I can't, you know, minimize power from other things or set a power maximum. However, I bet I can still turn off both my coolers and not have any issues whatsoever. See, Coyote, alright. I don't know if you guys ever played Dual Universe. With base building, I am really going to expect to see tons of moons and planets just littered with the ghosts of abandoned bases. Yeah, squads, I need to set up keybinds for quickly navigating the MFDs. Ghosts, they are not stable. They are not stable. I barely got in. Synth, I like my AC. Wolf, that's what I'm really hoping. I hope it's like the whole, like, oh, you didn't log in for 2 months, your base is gone thing. Yeah, Persuader, I think it's my fault. I jumped while applying thrust, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna come out early and jump at 0 just to see if it'll be quieter. Because, ooh, golly, that is annoying. Nunya, probably. Like, they had those $50 claims that they sold back in, like, what, 2018, 2019? Yeah, Christian, I am honestly amazed that I even got in. Yeah, that's Burrito. Same server, no crashes. It's actually been pretty stable. Granted, I don't think there's that many people in the server. Yeah, there's like, what, 40 people in here? Toasty, I will say that there is fun. You can find fun in this game. However, Toasty, the game is in development. Will be in development for a very long time. And you will suffer lots of bugs. Gameplay issues, things that just rob you of your player agency. So I would definitely suggest checking out. In fact, if you can wait like a month, they'll have a free fly during late November. But it is not polished. I don't want to lie to you and say that it is a polished experience. It is very much an alpha, and I don't mean like one of those Steam early access alphas where it's just, you know, pre-ordered now and you can play it a bit early. I mean, like, sometimes you might summon a spaceship and your character is teleported 200 kilometers into space and then you die. Like, stupid bugs like that. Or things like, my headlights don't work unless I power cycle my spaceship multiple times. Like, they sold a lot of sizzle during Citizencon, and we will eventually get some of that sizzle. But I wouldn't be doing right by you if I tried to hype it up without, you know, some realism. That said, I keep coming back to this game, so there's got to be something to it. Hey, Brace. Now, yeah, Ghost has a point. The experience does fluctuate from patch to patch. Like right now, a lot of people can't even log in. Yeah, okay, so we got headlights there. Oh, Justin, everybody's having issues right now. And Array does kind of have a point. Servers kind of get destroyed during reflies. We're gonna park just a little bit wonky donk so I can actually unload the back of this.
Landing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it, 1G. Stockholm Syndrome. dropping off 6 units of ice. You know, Joe Mama, we actually had that once upon a time back in, gosh, 2016? You know, Christian, I feel like that one was overly cautious. I don't usually fly as a Zeusy. Actually, I think this might be all I'm dropping off here. Everything else goes to L3 and L5. Alright, away we go. Oh, Stell, no. No, 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 no. Most people can't even log into a server. I got lucky. Also, Shin, I can't fault you on getting both Star Lancers. I really want the max. I would flirt with the TAC, but I ain't got that kind of money. Or if I do have that kind of money, I'm probably gonna spend it on model railroading. So, Ben, if you're looking for the larger handheld tractor beam, you can buy it at any cargo center on a station. So, most of the orbitals, actually all of the orbitals, cargo decks and other places. You know, Subaru, I have days like that. Actually, Jack, well, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. If I wait for the max to increase in price, then I can upgrade my Corsair to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. And please.
Yeah, Joe, you called it. Honestly, Christian, I'm not a big fan of the Zeus. Now that's purely for cargo. Because like the CL version is basically just, hey, we get it out as much as we could. It's a cargo conversion, not a dedicated hauler, and that's fine. That's fine. But I feel like the Max certainly does more of what I want than what CL does. Oh, Skell, what do you mean?
Auto drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
So, Face, I could, except my Corsair is in a package, so I'd have to melt the entire package. And I got a really good discount on that package. And I've upgraded other things in the pack. And it would just be a real headache to do all that.
75%.
So I'm willing to let it go up and then spend like, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks. Then melt it and do the whole finagle. You know, Diego, I have not tried the Redeemer yet. I actually bought the Redeemer at Concept like a decade ago. And when it finally came out, I realized that I don't shoot a lot of stuff. Squats, the starter packs are still $45. If you buy them during the holidays, sometimes they'll have like small discounts, like $5, or like they might have a discount on like a larger ship, but the baseline is $45. I think they actually had like a Halloween. I go double check that. Which it was more than $45 because I think it came with like the cutter, which is a cute little ship. I love the cutter. Yeah, the Cutter Super Spooky Starter Pack. It's $48. Usually it's $60. And the Cutter is a nice ship. So really, for $3 more, that's not bad. Actually, you know what? You know what? I just realized something. I have some goodies from Citizencon that CIG gave to me to give away. And I didn't stream during Citizencon because it was like 3 in the morning, and you know, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. You guys want to do a giveaway? Just, you know, down low key.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
Let's see, what do we got here? I've got an LTI Drake Cutter with game package. And an LTI Nomad with game package. So yeah, let's give one of those away today. Why not? Yeah. Tell you what, let's do the Cutter. Let's do the Cutter, and let me get the whole raffle thing set up. For those of you who have not been here for the giveaways, basically, I'll give you a word. All you got to do is type the word in chat once. Enters you in for the giveaway. After, I don't know, like an hour or so, we'll roll for it, see who wins it. Don't have to be subscribed. You don't have to like. You don't have to do any of that notification BS. All you gotta do is type the word. Because I ain't gonna make you guys jump through all those hoops. I'm not here to advertise my stuff, which, you know, I should. Maybe I should, but I'm lazy. So let's set up the keyword. Let's see. What is the word? What is the word of the day? Oh, face. I can't. This was given to me by CIG to give out. If I kept it, that would be embezzlement. Well, maybe not embezzlement, but it would be right. All right. Oh, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Tell you what, Ken. Once I get a giant station, and I can craft my own bingo, we'll do a bingo giveaway. Because I'm sure the Navy is cool with people building their own warships, right?
Drive is now off.
All right. I've got a word. So, the word of the day to enter for the giveaway, in celebration of Citizencon, the word is soon. Soon. So just type the word soon in chat. You can use it in a sentence. You can use it just by itself. S-O-O-N, soon.
Quantum drive is now off.
I can't wait to see like 87 soons, and there we go. A lot of soons. I should have done soon TM. Also, Gold, good to see you. Yeah, Lonix, it was a bingo being made in the video.
By the beards of antiquity.
Oh, Zell! Thank you, Zell. Thank you, man. Oh, James.
By the beards of antiquity.
Thank you, James. Also, good to see you. I didn't get to see a lot of the Squadron 42 stuff. Like, I know I'm kind of on the outlier here, but I am way more excited for Star Citizen than I am Squadron 42. Like, I'm glad we're getting it, but I would be very hard-pressed to care less. Because, like, I want to do MMO stuff. Oh, thank you, Zell. That's it, too fast. Although I don't know if the question mark will affect it or not. I would type soon by itself just to be safe. Gold, I want you to do me a favor one day. And yeah, Joe Mama, it is Flight of Dragons. Good call out. Yes. Yes, that is old Carolinus from Flight of Dragons. I love him. He is so useless. If you guys ever want like a nice 80s movie to watch, Flight of Dragons is a wonderful little film about magic in the world. And, well, it doesn't do the best job of it. It actually is very good at showing kids how science can be mistaken for magic, and how science itself is kind of a form of magic. And also Don McLean did the theme song. Hey, Rudy.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, Gold, there's a, sorry, you said Rumpelstiltskin. There's a cartoon called Happily Ever After on HBO. And they've got a nice take on the Rumpelstiltskin story that I really enjoy. It's like a Jamaican version. Because the whole thing with Happily Ever After is they do like fairy tales, but they always put like a different cultural spin on it. Like, oh, Aladdin, but it takes place in China. Or Rumpelstiltskin, but it takes place in Jamaica. Or, God, that is so loud. Man, that is so loud. I'm gonna wait till that stops. Okay, that stops. There we go. Anyway, there's this part where Rumpelstiltskin is like, because he's like, oh, I want the baby, and she's like, you can't have the baby, and she just screams, and as she screams, this guy comes around the corner and sees Rumpelstiltskin, and instead of just being like, oh my God, what is this freak, or who is this? He's just basically like, what you coming around here for, man? And it's just so, it's delivered so casually. It is so wonderful. It's one of those perfect lines. Like if I could work it into like a stream or something, like as a donation animation, I totally would. But it would take a better storyboard artist than me to figure that one out. Rudy, we could play Knifey Spoony. Where am I? I always forget where I am. Am I supposed to vote? No. Ben, I think they did. They are so loud. Arc L3, okay. Yeah, Berlin, I wish there was a way for me to lower the volume on that. Alright, so 7 on food, 5 on ice. Actually, that should just be all the ice. And oh man, can't wait to get out of member rank so I can actually use my cat again. Yes, I can take a look-see at that. James, we are giving away an LTI cutter with game package, courtesy of CIG. Wait, hold on. I gotta send these down separately. I forget, otherwise the elevator goes all cuckoo. And we'll even give it away soon. In fact, I think once we finish this mission, we'll do the giveaway. don't think you can pressurize ice, can you? I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not an iceologist. I would have to call up what's his name? Van Winkle. No, Gold. No, not 3 hours. Oh, and like it does look a lot better. There's a few issues that I have. Small issues, like very nitpicky. But it is very clean. Oh, is there Randy? Tell me more. I promise I'm not being facetious, but I am not learned in the ways of ice. Promise I'm not being facetious. I'm sorry, did I miss? Did it just eat one of my boxes? It did. Wait, hold on. I might be an idiot. We're dropping off 4 at Arc L5. I happen to have 5. I'm sorry, I did the child thing where I accused it of eating my dollar. Hey, was. Alright, time to get out of here. Yeah, once we drop off this final box, we'll do the giveaway. Nice, short, and sweet. Honestly, Dame Goes Here, it's been, like, I don't hate to jinx it, but it's been quite stable. It took me forever to get into a server, but once I was able to get in by piggybacking onto another friend, it's actually been quite painless. So you'll need to type in the super secret word to enter the giveaway. The super secret word is soon. Soon. As in, Squadron 42 will come out soon. Zach, once I get past the super loud doors, I'll explain. Okay. So, Zachary, the reason you have to do the box type separately, and you can put multiples as long as they're the same type. But let's say I sit down food and ice at the same time. It does this thing where once you call the elevator back up, those boxes will still be there, even though they're not supposed to be. And it's very annoying. So to get around that, you send it down by type. So you send down all your ice at once, all your food at once, all your chicken McNuggets at once. Ooh, I'm actually low on fuel. I guess we're turning around. Yeah, that's it. Soon. What? Did you type spoon? You did type spoon. And you only need to type it once. And there's no special considerations. Yeah, wrongly? Oh, that's how they do it. They sell the sizzle. Eventually, they'll get you. Eventually, they will. Honestly, Speedy, I'm not... Okay, the Zeus itself, like the Zeus line, is a good series of ships. However, I have issues with the CL. like the way that the cargo grid is laid out. And I don't like the small doors for loading and unloading. Like, the grid is bad.
Fuel is at 100%.
Like, you've got 128 SCU, but only 64 of that can be used for large boxes. Everything else has to be 2 SCU, which I think is a little extreme. Lonix, that would be Pilot CX7. Pilot 1 Friday's giveaway. Thomas, it's all right. Like, it's I have personal issues with it, but I don't think those personal issues should stop anyone from using it. My issues are here. I'll show you. I'll show you. Let me go back here. Zum, that's actually in the MFDs now. Ooh, I would say probably the Zeus. I feel like the Zeus makes better use of its space. Death, it's very poopy. But all right, let me show you why I don't like this grid. The grid is 5 wide, 8 deep, 3 high. So while you can get 2 32 SCU containers in here, they start to block the door. Not to mention, since those would be 4 wide, basically right here and right here, you have this whole 5th area that has to be 2 SCU boxes. Once you have your large boxes in, you've got a 3rd portion of the grid because it goes 3 high. So once you get to the 3 high portion, that's going to be all 2 to 4 SCU boxes. And it gets really, really difficult. Like, we are hitting the roof. Then you've got a grid right here. And stacking this thing is a lesson in pain. You basically have to pre-plan all of your cargo stacking. So you fill these up before you put anything in. You put your large boxes in, and then you have to stack around them. Once you do that, you can no longer access this area, and you have to use a ladder up front to access the rest of the ship. That's fine, but loading it is a pain. I would say it's just better to use a dedicated ship like the Taurus if you need more than 100 SCU. Death, I desperately want to get one. I don't know what I'm going to sacrifice to get it, but I do want to get one. Now, if you're only using like 40 to 60 SCU, Zeus is fine. Zeus is excellent. But if you're trying to pack into the max, well, Wolf, I feel like the max is probably easier to solo. For one, and maybe I don't always need to lug around 1500 SCU. Plus, the ironclad is so big. I need something, maybe a little bit smaller. Oh, Pioneer is outside of my price range, Death. Quantum, it's all right. I don't see myself doing a lot of base building.
Fuel is at 75%.
Like, I know a lot of people love to base build, but in video games, I am homeless. I have purchased a house or built a house in 1 game. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. 2 games. But one of those was Eco, which pretty much requires you to have a house because you have to have indoors to advance. But games where it's optional, yeah, I pretty much live homeless. There you go, John. Oh, thank you, Quantum. But yeah, like, ships are basically like Space Winnebagos. Like, I got a toilet on here, I got a bed, I got a shelf. There's a sink. There's, you know, yeah, seating. Oh, Dragnos, I have an org. We're just kind of in hibernation right now because trade is garbo.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, Persuader, you gonna be Chief Miles O'Brien? Why so bad for him? Wrongly, can you imagine hammocks with force reaction? Like you just laid up in the back of your Cutlass, someone's flying around and G-force reactions is making the hammock just swing about like a banana having a epileptic fit. No bathroom tech yet. Frankly, I'm okay if we never get that one. That's just me. I mean, Death, you can. I literally cannot stop you. Yeah, Thomas, of course. Here, I'll, you can see it in the sun. Ooh, overrun. What happened to the C2? What's up, Thomas? Oh, IMD. I'm gonna go for it. I don't know what I'm gonna melt to get it, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, Ben. They kind of did the galaxy dirty. I thought it would be out, you know, with all the stuff. And they just talked about the Pioneer.
Landing gear deployed.
Come on, open up. Open up. Yes, their own issues with it. I mean, granted, that's what I'm doing the 16 SCU boxes. Tell you what, we'll use it right now. Bruno, right now the servers are really, really bad. I got lucky getting in. Ooh, overrun, that sucks. Well, wrongly, just about all the fighters. Are you looking for something hauling cargo, though? Thomas, it has 2 size 4s. I would look at Urkel for the weapons. Like, this works fine for the smaller boxes. Maybe I'm just being too harsh on it. Maybe this thing shouldn't be hauling 16s in the first place. All right. Before I go hit the button on this, don't forget, you should type the word soon. SOON. To enter the giveaway for this cutter, courtesy of CIG. We're going to do the giveaway after I deliver this last box, which is punching that button over there. So I'm going to give you guys, like, you know, a minute, maybe 2. Just in case you happen to get in just now and didn't know we were doing the giveaway. I mean, right, if you just want like a little space and something that's still maneuverable, The Avenger Titan is a cute little space penguin. I could probably show it off if I have one. Let me go see if I have one. Let me go see if I have one. Ponyl, that's why I'm using soon. Since we just had Citizencon. It's all soon. Yeah, you did, Chad.
Torpedo burrito.
Oh, kid. You're right,
Welcome
kid. Thank you,
to the
kid.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, well, I got a stalker. I can show you the stalker. So, give you guys a little bit extra time to type soon.
Stand by. Vehicle selected.
Yeah, I'll
Stand
show
by.
you this one. There's slight differences between the Titan and the Stalker,
Please visit us again.
but
Welcome
not
to
a
the
whole lot.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Come on, Zeusy. Store. All right, I'm gonna go turn this in. That's fine. That's right, Fal. Very soon, type soon. I'm gonna go turn in this cargo. You know, Jackal, it is useful. It is. I think I'm too hard on it. All right. You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. All right, so for an adorable little cutter, and this one's even new.
to the
Usually,
ASOP
whenever I have a ship to
vehicle
fly or to
retrieval
give away,
I'm
I
sorry,
go out and fly
that
it.
is an invalid request.
That way, it's certified pre-owned.
Please visit us again.
What?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Anyway.
Please visit us again.
You probably got about 10-20 seconds to type the word soon if you haven't already. Soon, Cretus, which you got it. S-O-O-N. All right, let's roll for the giveaway. And then we'll do the quick tour on this this Avenger. All right, and the winner is of an LTI Drake Cutter package, courtesy of CIG, who, despite me constantly criticizing things, for some reason still likes me enough to give me stuff. The winner is, hey, wrongly right. Congratulations. Hey, Wrongly, I got a ship for you, buddy. It's not this one, but I got a ship for you. Good job, buddy. Do you still want the tour? Do you want a tour of the thing you won? I could do that one for you. Tell you what. We'll do the tour anyway. No, wrongly, that's fine. This comes with the game package. You get the ship and the game. So you don't have to buy anything, buddy. Arcturus, yeah, it is a package, yeah. Every giveaway from CIG is a package.
Welcome.
So yeah, you actually get the game
system.
and the package, or the ship and the package. I mean, wrongly, I didn't. CIG did. Like, you just happened to roll super lucky. I promise, I do not embezzle or tilt the dice in any way. You can thank Nightbot for that one.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Well, congratulations, Rogley. You don't have to spend $45. Well, Philosopher, I've got another ship to give away. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow. But I do have one.
To a new friendship.
Oh, man. Thank
By
you,
the
Matt.
beards of antiquity.
Thank you, Matt.
Toast to a new friendship.
Seriously, thank you.
By the beards of antiquity.
That is incredibly kind of you.
By the beards of antiquity.
Right, Ghost? And you guys will have to excuse my
Toast to a new friendship.
member notifications. I don't know how to fix them. It's going to do it for every single person who got gifted one. So wrongly, this is, I'm going to get some info from you in a little bit so I can actually get this to you, but this is the cutter from Drake, who is the best manufacturer. Now, I'm going to warn you, the cutter is not a fighter. And sometimes it can be a little tubby in the way it handles. But this is the cutter. It has VTOL engines. These, you know, rotate to be your mains. Basically, think of this as a 1997 Toyota Camry. It's a little crappy, but it'll run forever. Your ramp. You have 4 SCU that you can stack right here. Also, you've got these cute little windows. So if anyone's looking to ambush you, you can kind of try to peek out and see if you got a, you know. Now, Persuader, that is true. Deadbolts on a cutter is a nice way to go. And then you come in here and you've got a little bed and your toilet. Nice little toilet, cute little toilet, shower. You don't really use it yet, but hey, you know, you got space. Hey! Thank you, Zell. Thank you, man. Welcome on in. Oh, this is your storage, by the way. Like if you have stuff to store and whatnot, since storage is all physicalized now. And then this is your weapons rack where you can put your guns and your guns. And then, of course, the pilot seat. I'll give you a quick look here at what it looks like. We'll take it around the station. How about that? That way it's certified pre-owned anyway. Oh, Disco, they are bad. They are bad. Oh, yeah. We'll give you a look at your engine. So, your engine's at VTOL, which you can adjust whenever you want to by hitting K. I'm not gonna ding it up. I might ding it up. But yeah, like, you know, it's not the most agile ship at its size, but it's pretty flighty. Yeah, sure thing, Persuader. Tell you what, we'll do a sick landing. How about a cute little reverse landing while we stand on the ramp? You guys want that? So Face, they actually redid a lot of the quantum fuel for ships. Does it still show up here? Let me plot something and see what we've got. Okay, yeah, so we've got, what is that? 1 million? 100,000? So many zeros. Okay, so we have 1 million quantum fuel. That's going to cost us about 97 to get over there. So, yeah, no, it's still got quite a lot. Quite a lot. Yeah, they homogenize a lot of the quantum drive stuff. All right. So we'll do a quick, cute little landing here.
Landing gear down.
Oh yeah, Normie, they have been awful. I only got in because B-Lover was already in a server, and I got to piggyback on him. I think it's far enough away. I don't think it is. Oh, was. I was just gonna do a reverse and stand on the tailgate. Let's see, I think 46 is enough. We'll nose it down just a hair so the tailgate doesn't really, you know.
Engines offline.
I think I've aimed this right. We're a little high. This might be a little rough. But we gotta dent the ship up a little bit before we give it away. Oh, so I don't know if I could ever pull that off again. I actually surfed on top of a Buccaneer that I had piloted into Grimhex. Like, I did the exit, and I was surfing on top of it as it landed. Oh, we're a little high. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Especially because the doors are closing. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in. Yeah, wrongly. Oh, no! I'm alive. Where am I? Where am I? It was BS. They closed the doors on me. I mean, Chad like a glove, but only if OJ was putting it on. Okay, I think I dinked an engine. Tell you what, we'll just do it from the seat. That way they don't mess with me. Too far back. Oh, I forgot to cut speed. I was still doing 66. I should have been doing 30. Yeah, I should have been doing 30. All right. So, wrongly, do you want to cut her? Still got a couple miles on it. All right, so wrongly, I need you to do me a favor, if you can. Hey, Beardo. Oh, thank you, Beardo. Thank you, man. Dude, that's dinner right there. That is a quesadilla. Thank you, Beardo. Thank you, man. I mean it. I am tickled. Absolutely tickled. Actually, you know what? That might be dinner movie. I meant to go see Smile 2 this weekend. And I didn't get to. Let the weekend get away from me because of Citizencon. Alright, wrongly. You don't have to join the Discord. Like, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. So, wrongly, what I need you to do for me, email me, if you can, jackax.business@gmail.com. I'm going to give you a garbly little phrase to type in the chat. Because sometimes people might try to impersonate you, and that's wrong. And I don't want you to have to give out your email out in public where anybody can see it and be like, I'm gonna email that guy and force him to talk to, because you know that's you know, that's wienery. Oh, thank you, Parker. Now, you don't have to use me for referral. If you have any friends that play, I would say use their referral code first. Because, believe me, it'll tickle them. Now, Sapper, ices are important. Ices are very important, but the theater has ices. They have the best ices. So if I go to the movies, I can get ices. Yeah. So anyway, wrongly, if you could just email me at that email, I will send you a little garbly garble code that you'll just copy paste in the chat. And then once I do that, I will send it to your email. You just click the link and, you know, you get to enjoy. Well, you know, actually there's a referral bonus for Citizencon. Gucci, that depends on who you talk to. Motherfig and Rhino have kind of got it working. It's had a couple of issues, but they said that it's mostly been working for them. Well, you know, Kino, Halloween is showing in cinema, but it's doing it on Halloween. And honestly, I'm going to be home for Halloween because it's the one time of the year that I can stand children. And I like to give out treats, you know, compliment them on their costumes and do all the silly Halloween stuff. True, Ponytail, but that can be spent at any time. So, God forbid, wrongly decides he wants another spaceship. Once he spends like $45 or so, then the referral counts. Wrongly, I'm also going to warn you right now. You might be tempted to spend money. Once you're tempted to spend money,
Welcome to the ASOP
you'll be tempted to
vehicle
spend
retrieval system.
more money. And it becomes a slippery slope. See, okay, so Nami, I'll probably be the idiot that does that if you want to wait. I'll probably try soloing an Ironclad for a while. Oh, James, I'm not a Scrooge. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, okay, Halloween is Christmas for me. It's the one time of the year that my heart softens, and you know, I enjoy doing things that I normally wouldn't do. Oh, Taco, ain't that the truth?
Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater area.
All right, wrongly, I've got an email. I'm gonna send you a quick thing, so give me a second to type this up.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
All right.
Want your company to be in good company? ArcCorp's unique vertically...
Wrongly, if you could, I have sent you a phrase. If you could just copy pasta that for me into the chat, I would greatly appreciate that. Oh no, Diego, no. You know, if you think about it, Nightmare Before Christmas and Wreck-It Ralph are basically the same story. Guy gets tired of doing the same thing and takes off to a different world. Causes a bunch of chaos along the way. That's it, wrongly. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Cutter for me, cutter for free. Hey, DPT. Hey, DPT, I sent you a message on Discord. There's a guy selling some in-scale stuff locally. I sent you the link for it. I want to know if you thought it was a decent deal. Like, pretty much I only want the GS4 out of it. Because it's got, it's the Kato one with DCC and sound. Yeah, sorry, wrongly. I was just having fun. Basically, whenever we have a giveaway, make sure I give a random garble sentence. All right. Email. All right, wrongly. Wrongly, check your email for me, buddy. You should have something new. Well, new to you. I may have made it a little pre-owned. Whoopsie doodle. Maybe I should claim it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can.
See what time is it? 5:01. I mean, power. It's not full elite. I could have gone full elite. Yeah. Now Harold's got a point. Yeah, you'll need to make an account, and it might take you through the account process when you click the link, too. No, you're good, DPT. You're good. I'm gonna send you a message on Discord here in a little bit. I found someone selling a Kato GS4. They're actually selling a whole table, but I don't want the table. I just want the GS4. But it does DCC and sound and all the passenger cars for like $450 for the whole thing. I might be able to get all those for like $300 or so, or less. I was gonna see if you thought it might be a good deal, if I should try to grab it or just pass on it. Woody, a lot of people have had success with it. I'm not one of those people. And yeah, Kino. You know, Gears, I don't know. You might just be stuck with it being a cutter. I will say that with the gift ships, I mean, I can't upgrade it, but maybe that's because it's a giveaway thing. You basically can't reset it. So if you upgrade it and decide you want to go back down to what it was, too bad. Oh, really synthetic egg. Yeah, like my local shop, it does a lot of ON30. Like their in-scale selection is pitiful. Very pitiful. So I have to order a lot of stuff online from Lombards. I did store that up by Genie. I could take a Buccaneer up there and grab it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I don't know, boss. I kind of like it.
Vehicle selected.
Gives you
Your
that,
vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Gives you a lot of living arrangements, you know? Yeah, but Shin, check this out. If I buy a model train, like if I pay money for a model train, I get the model train the same day. Or if it's online, you know, 3 to 4 days. And it arrives usually exactly as advertised, instead of having 2 size 5 weapons removed. Where's my Buccaneer?
Welcome. Please
And I probably won't even go for it. Like,
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP.
I don't know. I'm not a super big
fan.
fan of the GS4. It's just like, hey, GS4. Ooh. And I got so many spaceships. I don't know. I'll figure out a way to turn the Corsair into a Max. actually up until 5 in the morning setting up the wiring for my layout. And now my track's all dirty and nothing will run, so I gotta go to the store and get some cleaner. No, Gek, I get it, dude. Like, my eyes aren't that great. I'm on less now, but I was on a bunch of steroids for years because of my kidneys. And they were really messing up my eyes. And it made it difficult to see a lot of that in-scale stuff at, well, scale. Actually, Shin, my Corsair is showing that it's a $250 ship. Like, I wanted to turn the Corsair into a Max. And my Corsair is too expensive. Squeak, we're still on 324.2. And it's very, very bad. Unstable. A mess. In fact, wrongly, I might give it a day or two before you attempt to play. So Squeak, I wouldn't rush home to play. I would stop for a quesadilla or an icy. Yeah, wrongly, you are welcome, buddy. You are welcome. Enjoy. Welcome back, Justin. I mean, Squeak, I wouldn't say 318 bad, but good luck logging in, period.
Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%. Launch complete.
Now, wrongly, I'm gonna warn you. I don't know if you're like me, but I am a sucker for skins. And the cutter has some of the most wide range of skins available. Nice, Saron. And Brandon, I have no idea. I was able to join on a friend, and it's been smooth ever since. Oh yeah, beggars. I have Railroads Online. I also have Railroader. Honestly, I find Railroader to be superior. Railroader is phenomenal. If you want a railroad-based game where you actually feel like you're making progress and can drive the trains, Railroader is the way to go. Oh, they do, wrongly. They do. You can buy a few in-game. But, yeah, no. Yeah. Tripper, where were you?
Quantum drive is now off.
You weren't on an outpost, were you? Was it still doing the thing where we had to select the blank space for the name to buy cargo? Jackal, I do. I like that brushed metal look. Like you're flying an Airstream trailer. Oh, yeah. I doubt they even have commodities hooked up for Pyro yet, Dan. Wrongly, if you have restraint, take advantage of it, buddy. Save yourself.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Gear down.
Like, even if it's $1, save yourself. Hey, Crabelli. It's been a minute. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Ash, not really. I'm kind of lucky right now. I'm in probably when I shouldn't be.
Landing.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, wrongly. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, wrongly. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just kept it to myself.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
You know, Power, it looks like a mini Corsair. Like a cross between the Cutter and the Corsair. Sadly, Parker, it did not. This one was just for Citizencon. The Halloween giveaway did. You know what? Hold on. Hey, Wrongly. You know what? Do you like green? Do you like green, Wrongly? You know, beggars, I should. I do them every now and then, especially Railroad. You know, Squeak, I don't blame him. I hate, like...
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I don't feel like anybody... I hate that the Railroad gets used for that so much, you know? Really Wrongly.
Visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome.
I mean, Wrongly, that's fair. Like, dude, like, my favorite
system.
color is purple, but, like, you don't see me rocking it everywhere. Tell you what, Wrongly, tell you what. Hold on to your bones right quick. Tell you what, Wrongly. I got something coming your way. This one's on me. This one is on me. Mostly because I'm a Drake fan, and, you know, everybody should have a fancy-dancy paint for their favorite ship. Yeah. In terms of service, I agree. What? They take Alipay now? Sorry, I'm just checking out. There we go. All right, Wrongly. Check your email. Welcome back, Justin.
Please visit us
Welcome
again.
back.
Goodbye.
Man, Shen, I am upset that this year's skins are purple. And there are no
Welcome
Drake ships
to the
getting
ASOP
them.
vehicle retrieval system.
You know, beggars, I looked at it, but I didn't give it enough time. I need to really
Vehicle
buy it
selected.
and try it
Stand
out.
by.
Parker, it really is.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
Well, Wrongly, I hope you enjoy metallic green, because it's the best darn skin. Either that or the pink one. I like the pink one a lot. But ghoulish green only comes up once a year. Ooh. Oh, Gek. Oh, that's a pickle, man. Especially because the Star Lancer is actually coming out in a month. You know, like if it was one of those things where it's like the Merchantman, where we're not going to see it for 3 presidential terms, I would say, you know, get the maintenance done. But, oh, is it free to play? Okay, well, hold on, beggars. I might be thinking of another game then. Oh, Wrongly. Thank you, man. Hey, you are welcome. I hope you enjoy the cutter. Now, I'm gonna warn you also. The learning curve is more of a wall. Honestly, Artemis, I don't feel like I'm super duper hyped. Like, I liked a lot of the stuff that we saw, but I didn't see a lot of future plans for improving current gameplay.
Your systems are online.
And you know, I trade. I'm a trader. I'm a hauler, and we didn't see a lot of that. So I'm a little sad about that.
Is at 100%.
And we had some great stuff that was shown off. I'm just, you know. Yeah, why not? Let's go pick that up. Oh, yeah, Ghost. Like the white cutlass paint with the white, black, and gold.
Launch complete.
Hey, Akram. Good to see you.
Landing gear up.
Honestly, Nami, you have two. Sometimes they bug and they give you multiples. I actually have two of the C2 Best in Show skin. Back when they were just like blue, like metallic blue. And I can use both in game. There we go. Fine, I'll just plot it. Oh, Zell, yes. I have had many encounters with pirates. Actually, once upon a time, Zell, I ran into Buccaneer Orion and his group. About 12 of them. And I've got a hull full of RMC in my Caterpillar. You know, millions of credits. And we're having a long, extended fight. And I took down a couple of them because I had some turret gunners. But they were going to win. They were going to win. So we called a parlay to try to, you know, come to terms and negotiate. And we ended up, Buccaneer Orion and myself, having a fist fight on top of my Caterpillar while it's floating in the air, surrounded by all of his pirate crew. It was basically the end fight in Metal Gear Solid 4 with Liquid Ocelot and an old snake. And I just barely won the fist fight. And I still paid them like $1 million or so. Like, I was basically fighting for a lower payout. But it was so fun. And then, of course, Mongrel Squad. Oh, God. They hit me every few months. I try my best not to get hit. But every now and then, you're going to get pinched. That's the cost of doing business. You know, I've got a... I should make clips. I should make clips. I'm really bad at doing stream and channel stuff. Liam, I got lucky. I was able to join on a friend who was in a stable server, and I haven't left. I mean, Wrong Laugh talked a little bit about it. Not like one giant spill. Honestly, I'm probably not the best person to ask, because a lot of the showing for Citizencon, like we had the Squadron 42 stuff, which is cool, but I'm here more for Star Citizen. I'm not super hyped for Squadron 42. Like, I'll play it once we get it, but you know, that's not what I'm here for. So my opinion is going to be biased. Yeah, I'm actually in live right now, Akram. Like, I'm not in PTU. I did have issues today when starting the game up. Yeah, Shen. Purple lightning will be nice. Zum, I'm okay with it. I'm agreeable with it. I do like that you'll still have access to your ships. You'll just have to pay money if there's no insurance on it. I feel like they kind of gumbled, you know, the communication on it. I mean, Akram, you might not be wrong. I mean, let's be honest. the whole letting us play 4.0 thing was totally streamer privilege. I wasn't a huge fan of that. Granted, it's not like we did much. We spent most of the stream stuck in elevators. Hey, PS. No, this is live. I just did display info. And I think I did my session info. So let me. There we go. That gets rid of the QR code. Oh, I bet there is DPT. I bet there is.
Landing gear down.
Right, overrun? Like, it's okay. Here's the thing. For both my hauler friends and my pirate friends, it's way more fun if you can play along. Instead of taking your ball and going home, try to work with the situation, you know? Like, instead of just shooting the guy, like, you know, see if he'll actually pay. Because that way, you don't have to unload the cargo. That's way less labor on your part. And, you know, it probably costs him less money. And, you know, for my haulers out there, for my fellow traders, instead of just self-destructing or whatever, try to work with the situation. You know, a 100K bribe is cheaper than paying 400K for the lost cargo. Oh, Cabelli, I heard there were a few crashes during the demo too, right? Yeah, see, Justin, I'm gonna melt a few things and, melt a few things myself. 'Cause I want that max. I feel like it's also very optimized for carrying cargo. He can be nervous. I mean, he's only been at this for, what, 12 years? People want some results. Nice, Christian. Oh, yeah, now, Calton, I understand that. I played a bit of Eve myself. I understand that. And some people will do that. This is gonna sound odd, but you have to build trust in the mugger/muggy relationship. That's why I think reputation matters. Like Red Eye Pirates. I know those guys. They've robbed me a few times. Good guys. But I know that if they tell me 50K and they'll let me go, that they will definitely let me go. Like, they are pirates of their word. Now, if someone says 50K and I'll let you go, and then they space me anyway, from then on out, I know that I cannot trust them. So if I come across them again, and they try to tell me that, it's like, hey, no, I remember last time. You pushed me out the airlock. You drank my milkshake. You flattened my basketball. Jen, is that the one for deciding like reports and things like that? I don't know. You know, Death. There was that time that Mongrel Squad made me sing Happy Birthday for me to get let go. And strangely enough, that was not the first time that I have been ransomed for a song. Oh, the council faction. I don't know. I actually have to rewatch that part. I was not awake when it was showing. Oh, right. There's that weird invisible thing in the first module. Great. What? Why not? Oh, bother. Well, I guess it can stay up there, and then I'll just pull it out once we drop it off. Man, Zip, I want to know too. I want to know when the character doors are going to open. I feel like they should have opened day 1 when it was introduced in 3.8. Like, they're doors, you know? P.S. I have not swapped it yet. I'm having to do the whole right-click thing with it as well. Was they are straight garbage. And Magna, that's fair. Like, this is just a hauling job. I'm also doing it solo, so it's going a bit slower than what it would with friends. And also, Magna, you'll have to excuse me. I'm one of those suckers that actually enjoys loading up my cargo and doing hauling. It's not for everybody, so I get that. Like, it looks boring. Fortunately, it's not the only thing to do in the game. Especially when things break. Now, Nox does have a point. It can be pretty zen. Until, you know, things break and you get super frustrated and then the box disappears to the floor and you get dinked on the contract. And then you just have to go lie down and think about, you know. I mean, friends can make it fun. They can also make it more chaotic because you've got multiple people trying to stuff boxes in the same place. But think about it this way. Let's say I had 2 other people with me here. This would probably be over in 3 minutes. And then we could get back out on the road and go do some space trucking. Hey, electricity. Oh yeah, wrongly. You'll see a lot of that. Now, sometimes that... Why is it... Oh no, that's a vent smoking. I wouldn't worry too much about where it says hardcore. Like, you've got some orgs that are like, we have to practice every week, and if you can't do certain things like, you know, cyclic flying or the corkscrew flying while hitting a target, then you're out of here. You know, like that's some things, but most orgs are like that. You know, Wise, I feel like I have a bad habit of end up killing my friends. Hey, Cyber. Honestly, B-Lover, the Atlas, as good as it is, I still feel kind of iffy about it. Like, it would make this job probably 5 times faster. It's awkward to load the Caterpillar with it, which is really just an issue with the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar is an old ship. Why is that not? Okay, there we go. Yeah, electricity. Like, that's one of the issues. Also, Magna. Like, trading and hauling is some of the least rewarding gameplay. Both monetarily and, I'd say gameplay-wise as well. But I enjoy hauling, so whether it sucks or not, I'm gonna stick with it. Let's get these a little bit closer. Philosopher, you've got a few orgs that have tiffs. Actually, Philosopher, back in the day, in the 2.0 days, it was really silly, but there was this giant fight called the Holy War between Aerospace Alliance and just about everybody else who ever existed. They were a troll org who considered themselves super duper lawful, but it was really just to troll and mess with everybody. And there was like a huge alliance built up to basically fight them off servers wherever they appeared. And I know Mongrel Squad had a beef with one org that tried to infiltrate them and destabilize them, and they pretty much took them to the cleaners. Nope, come back. Yeah, see, the Atlas would make this so much faster if this wasn't so high in the air. Oh yeah, Wapo. I remember Goon Swarm. You know, Magna, I've actually been putting off Satisfactory because it's one of those games that I know if I start playing it, I'm not going to sleep or do anything else. And unfortunately, I have to touch grass, and I know that if I start it up, I'm not going to touch grass ever again. Akram, I could. I'm just being stubborn. Like, even now that you can get it in game, I don't wanna. I should use it. Medrunner is a huge org. I will say they can be very stringent at times. They also get targeted a lot, so I'm sure you saw that they do a lot of search and rescue. The thing about a lot of your medical orgs, when they go out to do search and rescue beacons, sometimes those beacons can be a trap. You wind up at a place looking for a dead body, and suddenly the body ain't so dead, and they're shooting you, and you're the dead body. Oh man, Electric Eggs, I am excited for the Max. It's actually probably the thing that I enjoyed the most at Citizencon. Saron, they're awkward because they were designed long before cargo ever was. That's the other issue with the Caterpillar. Pooch, not yet. I got lucky with this server, but a lot of people can't get in. Also, Ursa, good to see you. It is. It's not doing well. It might look like it on stream, but that's a lie. No, beggars, you should be able to join on me. They are was. I don't know if they're ever gonna fix them. I kind of hope they don't. Okay, so I'm going to Everest and Seraphim. You know, Parker, that is a good question. Oh, Gordo, don't ever take my keybind seriously. I'm still using keybinds from 2.0 back in 2016 when R and F was just strafe up and down. So I had to change my interact to something that was not F. So it's V. So if you see V as interact, that's just my keybinds. That is not a future thing or anything like that. You can just ignore it. Yeah, please, God, don't ever use my keybinds. They are downright esoteric. I mean, wrongly, like, you know, the ethics Ethics are out the door. Usually they're looking to steal your stuff or make tiers. You've got a few salt miners, and while salt is not a tradable commodity, it's something that a lot of people take stock in. And honestly, Norton, it'll probably be test just because of their sheer size. Like, if it comes down to both in-game money and in-game resources being pooled together, I'm going to guess test. Now, it might not be test. See, Akram, I like, that was very impressive about the plug-and-play stuff. You have to remember that I am a caveman when it comes to intelligence. I might sound smart, but that is a lie. And I'm going to put a very big emphasis on that might. Also, Mishka, good to see you. The Max stood out, the Starlancer Max. Like, we've already seen the worm before, so I'm not, you know. Like, I'll be impressed when I see the worm in-game. Actually, I think the Starlancer will be good. Like, it's less cargo for its size than you would expect from a dedicated hauler. But looking at the video for it, it looks more optimized for hauling. Like, it can hold 6 32 SCU crates, which is pretty darn good for its size. And I like the 2 separated cargo holds. Hey, biker. I mean, you know, Citizencon, yes, but you know, they didn't start smart. They got smarter. Like, they got lucky and realized that corn came out of the ground, and if they sat around long enough, it would show up. And then that gave them time to think things like, what if sun not revolve around Earth? And then we got things like taxes, fourth quarter reports, points on the back end. You know, Electricity, I'm less enthused with the Zeus CL. Like, the Zeus series is great, but the cargo grid on the CL leaves a lot to be desired. Magna, I would say it's worth playing. Because, one, you get the experience in. 2, sometimes they have things where you can earn stuff in-game that is permanently added to your account. Not big stuff, mind you, but, you know, just fun little flavor things like flight suits or clothes or cool paint jobs. And at the very least, like, even if it does get wiped eventually, like, you know, it's like ice cream. I'm gonna eat my ice cream, and eventually it'll be gone.
Thank you.
Which
Please visit again.
you would think would be the same as having no ice cream. But the difference is, when I ate the ice cream, I got to enjoy the experience of the ice cream. So think of it in, you know, ice cream rules. Russell, it's not for me, but it's an excellent ship. Like, the Zeus makes excellent use of space. Yeah, Pony'll have a good night, man. Sleep well. I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up after I finish this this mission.
Landing gear down.
I mean, Biker, you could also say it's like ice cream because it melts all the time. Greed, most likely. Now, the thing is, that's just speculation on my point. But there will most likely be account resets, or at least progress resets, you know, for a 1.0 release.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, just go for it. I mean, it's going to be a long time before we get 1.0 anyway. What am I dropping off here? 22 SCU of tungsten. That's all aluminum. That's my tungsten. Okay, that's an 8. You know, Kenshi, I'm going to guess, if I had to gamble, I'm going to say no. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to say no. Okay, that's 16. How the crap am I supposed to drop off? 22. SCU of tungsten. Did I mess up? Did I not grab... Wait, hold on. Do aluminum. Here, aluminum. Aw, come on! I goofed somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, Zinks. I probably tossed it out on the floor and forgot to grab it. Yeah, Kenshi, like, I probably shouldn't be grinding hauling missions. I mean, or so I'm gonna deliver what I got. I just, I feel like a goober. Cause that's 24, 25. Yeah, I'm pretty much missing a 4. I bet I pulled it out and just forgot to load it. Yeah, Zinks, that's exactly what it's for. Exactly what it's for. Which is fine. You know, Synth, I asked myself the same question. I somehow got lucky. I was able to join a friend that was already in game. That was about, what, 3 hours ago? And I've been in ever since. Oh yeah, Magna. See, Magna, I've been keeping to space. Well, space stations. For these hauls. But there's tons of planets. I say that. Moons, mostly moons. Just 4 planets. Right now. Tell you what, Magna. Would it make you feel better if I abandoned this hauling mission and actually, I don't know, went to like a planet or something so you could actually see a city? Snitchy, I believe they actually stopped that. I believe in the next or the last patch notes, they said that you would no longer incur negative rep. Greed, I've actually been following the game since Kickstarter. I didn't buy into it until 2014 though, because I wanted more MMO style gameplay. Yeah, Magna, like unless you're shooting things, tell you what, Magna, you wanna go to a planet? Where should we go? Where should we show them? Like, it's one of those games that you want to be able to dedicate at least 2 or 3 hours a session, I would say. Like, unless you're doing bounty hunting, which, you know, you could probably do some progress in that in an hour, I would say. Microtech? All right, we'll go to Microtech. All right.
You will need
Tell you what, Magna, I'm going to show you Space Canada. Now, this isn't the fastest ship to do it with. Daymar. Oh, Daymar wouldn't be a bad little place to stop off. We're currently above Hurston right now. I don't know if it's daytime. No, it's night. Of course it's nighttime. Alright, so...
Thank you.
You see that blob of lights down there? That's Lorville. That's a city. And we can straight fly there. No loading screens. We can slow boat it. We can jump to it. Whatever. Whole planet. You can land, touch down, get out of your ship, explore, walk around, be bored with it. However, we're going to Microtech because everybody thinks it's prettier. Where's my map? We might not be going to Microtech. Saint, I am in... Man, if you give me a second, I can actually tell you. Let me untrack this mission so I can read my session info. What is going on with my Moby glass? There we go. Zing, so to be on account, but insurance won't matter until the game comes out, so you probably have, like, 10 years. I say that, less than 10 years, but, yeah, insurance won't matter until the game is actually out. And even then, it won't matter that much. Wait, am I still zoomed in? That's why. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Akram. Good old Microtech. And Zinx, I don't know if you saw, but anything you own on your account, you have a permanent warranty on, which means you can get it back. If you don't have insurance, you just have to pay a fee in-game, you know, within in-game money. So no $0 copays and all that. Wait, hold on. Coyote, what? What's going on? Sorry, Magna, you might have to give me a moment to get to Microtech out here. It's a little bit of a drive on the edges of the system. Yeah, so Magna, like, okay, so this is like 16 gigameters away, and now sometimes I call it googly mooglies, but you've got, here, I'll give you a quick overview of the map while we're in transit. You got the sun, or, well, a star. I know a lot of people like to differentiate. Out here, you've got the gateways to other systems, which will be opening up when those systems are put in. So you've got Pyro, Terra, Magnus. Planet-wise, you've got Crusader, which is a gas giant. There's a knockoff Cloud City there called Orizon. You've got Hurston, which is ecologically destroyed by a weapons company that owns the planet. ArcCorp is Space Coruscant. It's one giant city planet. And then you've got Microtech, which is Space Canada. Mostly a colder temperate zone. You've got ice and snow all over the place with a bunch of forests. Each place has its own moons. You've got Calliope, Clio, Euterpe. And the moons themselves are nice. Now, I will say that the planets are big. Microtech and Hurston are so big that Hurston, the surface area, is the same size as the United States of America in real life. Like, it is big. It's honestly probably too big. Please, God, tell me the city is in the data. Hey, Bernard. They're wonky. They are wonky donkey. I mean, you know, wrongly you joke, but that is exactly how I say it. It's like, we are 47 googly mooglies out. Honestly, my favorite planet's ArcCorp. This is gonna sound dumb, but I don't like going to the planets a lot. I like staying in space. Nope. That's the opposite side of the planet. Shut down. Now, Magna, you would think that, but the reason that it's so big is that for a lot of it, there's not a lot to do. A lot of the interest points are set up in a way where multiple people usually wind up at them. For example, Ghost Hollow. Ghost Hollow is a crashed reclaimer that has been set up as a sort of pirate hideout. A lot of people go here for PvP. In fact, there's like a pirate banking thing here where you can basically hack into a network and make credits, but you have to defend it. Are we jumping? Are we not jumping? Am I just sitting in space? Yeah, see, exactly, William. Like, I like to keep moving. I like to be on the move. I don't go down the planets unless I can help it. Oh yeah, Nox, land claims. Yeah, Tenant, like, you know, you can go here and salvage people's ships. There's a slight chance I get shot down here. But since I messed up my cargo job, I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, dark. Nice. How much did you have to pay for that? Or do you mean, like, did you steal it in game?
Quantum drive is now off.
Octo, I would not. I got in out of pure luck. In fact, it looks like I'm having some lag issues right now. Like, I got lucky getting in. Yeah, see, look at this. Get server lag right now. This might actually end up being a 30K. It was!
That's Star Citizen, baby.
Magna, if you have any sort of criticisms about Star Citizen, I want you to know they're probably valid. They're probably valid. Now, Magna, I will say the moons are pretty small. The moons are fairly small, big enough for exploration and to get lost, but small enough that where the points of interest will, you know. Right, Gigantoad? Like, okay. Maybe. Let's see, server full. Let's try Ferdo. Let's see if I can jump back in. That was a good run. Yeah, no, like it was an excellent run. God, this is gonna put me back at by Genie. I mean, Gek, you say that. I'm having some power issues right now. I think I gotta clean off my whole track. Because I've been doing, you know, a lot of drilling with woodwork and foam and whatnot. So now I'm having some power issues. Like all 3 of my engines are stopping intermittently. But that's more of a me issue, not a 30K. Oh, Adam. Thank you, Adam.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you. That is incredibly gracious of you, man. Also, it's good to see you. Yeah, see, Elvira... Sorry, I'm probably going to destroy pronouncing your name. I'm gonna go with Elvira 1. I'm lucky. I've got a friends list of about 800 people. Like, I've hit the cap. So, if I see somebody in a server, I can just join on them and just piggyback onto their good fortune. And yeah, Magna, that's okay. Optimization has been one of the big issues of Star Citizen. There was actually a time where they were having trouble adding things to the game because it just couldn't handle more stuff. As far as like locations and things like that. So, well, Gek, I actually just got started. Like, I did a lot of model railroading stuff as a kid, but it was basic stuff, and I was also, like, super poor. I'm actually just now getting back into model railroading. So, this is my first time setting up in a long, long time. And, I haven't even finished my layout yet. Because my local shop carries almost nothing in N-scale. I say that. There's 2 shops. But one is Hobbytown. And I've been using Kato Track. And they do not do Kato at all. At all. And it's made it slow going. Like, I've been setting up this layout for like a month. Piecing things together. Rebuilding it entirely in AnyRail. So, like, I don't feel like it should need to be cleaned yet. But like I said, I've done a lot of drilling and stuff, so I've been getting a lot of crap all over the rails. Because I haven't been pulling up everything when I go to, like, you know, drill holes for wiring. Oh, yeah. Chris, I remember server-side object, or, yeah, object container streaming. That was the Jesus tech of 2018. You know, Wigan, I don't know about replication. I guess I do have it turned off for the moment. Oh, sorry, Death. Kato. I used to call it Kato, and then everyone browbeat me and told me it was Kato. It's a Japanese company. Oh, contact cleaner, huh? I might give that a go, Gek. I wanted to get one of those cute little cars that cleans the track as they go over it, but I figured they're probably not as good But I gotta make a trip down to the store tomorrow anyway. So. Octo, they've been okay.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
I am
retrieval
probably
system.
sadly going to have to wrap it up here, though. I know it's kind of been a short stream today, but I got things to do, a dog to feed, and well, me too to feed. Simple Starlants are good. Starlants are good. The Starlancer Max is gets my seal of approval. I poured over the video for it. But I think it has a perfect layout. I know it's not super huge cargo-wise like the Caterpillar, but I feel like the cargo area is optimized for a cargo hauler. Because, like, if you look at the Caterpillar, or even the Zeus CL, it's like, yeah, they hold a lot of cargo, but a vast majority of that is awkwardly loaded, or it's 2 SCU boxes. So, you know, I feel like the way that it's set up, it holds 6 SCU or 632 SCU containers, and then I think 12 to maybe 18 of the 2 SCU containers, which is an excellent layout. Oh, Death, do you mean that random cat that wandered into my house? It still comes around. It's been coming around the whole weekend. Hasn't came inside, but for those of you who don't know, the other day I was streaming and a random cat that was not mine walked by, and then it got chased down by my other cat, and I had to leave for a little bit to go deal with that cat. I have no idea how it got inside the house, but yeah, no, Death, it's still hanging around. Shag, the servers are trash. I don't know how I got in. I got lucky joining on some friends, but exactly, Urs. Okay, yeah, I gotta go myself. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I've got a Nomad to give away as well, so I think we'll do the Nomad. I don't know, tomorrow, Wednesday, probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. If I'm here tomorrow, we're doing it tomorrow. How about that? That's it, Gek. Hey, Wade, thanks for showing up. And I appreciate you guys greatly for hanging out with me as we do some of the, admittedly, not the flashiest gameplay in Star Citizen. But, it's been good to talk about Citizencon and everything else. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Eat something fun. I recommend a quesadilla. I don't mean like a Taco Bell quesadilla, but I mean like one from a taco truck. That's probably what I'm going to do. So have a good night. Eat something nice. Be good to yourself. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.